Yo, what's up guys, Boss here, and in today's video, we're going to be playing Electro Giant. So I've already made quite a few videos on this deck. You guys already know how strong Electro Giant is. Easily one of the best win conditions in the meta. Super fun to use, but when you play against it, obviously it can be really frustrating. If your opponent doesn't have a building or a P.E.K.K.A, it's usually going to be a pretty easy matchup. And even if you run into Drill Cycle, because you have Dark Prince and Bomber, you have a decent chance of beating it if they end up making a mistake or anything like that, because you have two reliable, drill counters. Even if they do have the Tesla, you got Lightning for that. Incase is also really good against, Royal Giant, Golem, which there's a lot of in this meta. And then, of course, if you run into any Lava Hound decks, you got the Inferno Drag for that, and the Electro Giant is so good versus other people when they're using Inferno Drag too, as you guys already know. Mother Witch, super broken, don't even need to talk about that very much. Just gives you a lot of, defense, and then that often gets turned into counter push. Just a very strong card. So before in the first game, if you guys want to support me, you can use my creator code BOSS in any Supercell game. Really do appreciate all the support, does mean a lot. So I'm currently right now at 7752, 180th in the world. Also guys, look at the triple elixir global tournament. I actually got 37 wins, finishing 16th in it. Not bad at all. I used Electro Giant in some of the games, but I also used, there was like a Mega Knight graveyard deck that was really good in it that I used majority of the games, but towards the end I used Electro Giant a few of the games. Both of those were pretty good in the triple elixir tournament. But anyways, let's go ahead and get into the first game here and see if we can, push up maybe close to the top 100. We'll see. All right, here we go, guys. We found our first match. Also, guys, did you know I have a new name now, just Boss? I decided to take the Twitch out of the name because I do YouTube now, and I play competitive. I don't just have Twitch anymore. I thought, it wasn't necessary to have it in the game. Also, in my name, excuse me. Also, please subscribe if you guys don't want to miss any of my content. I always like to say that in every video as well. Anyway, let's just go Night Witch and see what this guy's using here. We see a Mega Minion, we see a Bomber. So it could be Golem. It could also be Lava Hound. But if I had to take a stab of what I think he's using, it's probably Golem, just because we don't usually see Electro Giant in, or Electro Dragon, excuse me, not Electro Giant, the other Electro card, Electro Dragon. We don't usually see that in Lava Hound decks in this current meta. It's really not even seen much at all. It's really, but if someone is using it, chances are they're using Golem. So what we're going to do here is, this is an 8-for-4 trade, but the Electro Giant's going to be pretty much at full health after that, and he's going to have a pretty, oh, no, he's got Mini P.E.K.K.A, never mind. Mini P.E.K.K.A is really good against EGIANT, but I would say overall this is still not that bad of a matchup in my opinion, because if he doesn't have a Fireball, some Golem players are using Fireball instead of the Lightning, which is pretty annoying, but the reason why they're using that is because of all the Mother Witch. So if he has Golem Fireball, it's not going to be that easy, but I feel like if he has Golem Lightning, we shouldn't have too much of a hard time, because our Mother Witch will get a lot of value. And better yet, if he doesn't have any spell, if he's just using Golem, maybe with Tornado and arrows or something, that would be even better for us. We can go for a Inferno Drag here, and then if he goes for a Electro Drag, I was gonna get ready to Lightning. He doesn't though. He instead chooses to use some other support cards here, which are just going to die to the Mother Witch. And then this is a perfect time for us to go in for a counter push here with the Mother Witch behind. We're actually going to go ahead and EGIANT right now. We're going to get our Lightning ready. So then this way, if he plays his, let's actually Tornado this all into the EGIANT circle. I'm kind of surprised he waited to play the Mini P.E.K.K.A. He kind of waited longer than I thought he would. I thought he would have played it sooner, but instead he played his, I think, Dark Prince first for some reason. I'm not entirely sure why, because Dark Prince doesn't really do much DPS against the Electro Giant, but maybe he thought that, no, I was gonna, go for a Lightning or something, predicting it. I don't know, but predicting the Mini P.E.K.K.A, I mean. Let's just do this here. We definitely need a Lightning this. Great value Lightning, and yeah, this is looking like a pretty easy matchup for us because he doesn't even have a big spell, which means that our Mother Witch just gets free value every time. You can see here this defense is just super easy because I just Lightning the Electro Giant every time he plays it, and then it's history, And then I can often hit other things with the Electro Drag besides just the Electro Drag itself, like, you know, a mini P.E.K.K.A. or the Golem, and it's just so easy to defend, such an easy matchup. So if you hate Golem, I would recommend using Electro Giant, because if they aren't using, like, a Lightning, there's, like, they have, like, no chance. If they're using, you know, Golem Lightning with, you know, maybe they have mini P.E.K.K.A. or E-Barbs, they could win, but most of the time, Golem's a pretty easy matchup for Electro Giant. So, going to give us 34 trophies there, going to put us 150th in the world, one game off of 7,800. We'll see if we can get it. Also, I think a new season highest. Yeah, nice. So, yeah, let's go ahead and go into the second game. All right, here we go, guys. We found the next match here versus Ace Nacho. Give him the good luck. And then I'll chill for a couple seconds or so. Okay, he's going to go for a cage, so we'll play one as well. If he's got cage, then that probably means he's either using Electro Giant, Graveyard, or RG. Those are the three decks you see in this meta that have cage. With the Bomber, it now means that it's either going to be Electro Giant or Graveyard. I don't see it being anything else. Now that he has Baby Dragon, there's a good chance it's Graveyard, actually, instead of it being Electro Giant. So Graveyard is kind of a matchup that could go either way, because they have, obviously, the... Ooh, that was interesting. Luckily, the Inferno Drag was able to come in clutch there on that Dark Prince. But yeah, this is kind of an interesting matchup that I feel like could really go either way, since your Lightning can get a lot of value, like, on their cages, but the only problem is in this matchup, it can be difficult to defend their graveyards, because your only answer to the graveyard is Mother Witch, and they typically have Fireball for that, because no one really uses graveyard with poison anymore. So you play that cage very, very early. Let's try to... get a nice Lightning there. We are able to. And that's what I'm talking about. If you can get a good Lightning like that, then you can, like, win off of that. The Lightnings are definitely key. We were able to clip the Brawler, the Bomber, and I think it was the Dark Prince too. You don't want to hit the tower. You want to get as many units as you can in the Lightning. So this is great, like a great situation for us. We have a solid lead going into double elixir here. I'm thinking about what I want to do. I think we just cycle Inferno Drag. I was thinking going EGIANT at the bridge, but I think that was a little bit... It would have been too aggressive if I were to do that. So once again, we're going to Lightning. I'm not concerned about hitting the tower. We're just going to try to hit the troops. Let's go for a Tornado here, just to kind of like cycle. I don't really even need the Tornado in this matchup anyway. Just go for a cage here. We always want to have Inferno Dragon cycle, so if he goes for like a Baby Dragon at the bridge or something, we're able to stop that, obviously. I'm going to go for an Electro Giant now, because his cage is about to expire, meaning we have a good opportunity to get damage. He will cycle back to another one, though, most likely, but it still will force a lot of elixir out of him. We can go for a Tornado here. It's going to pull everything together, and he's going to have to go for his own Tornado. We're going to Lightning this here because he's pretty low on elixir right now, and after that he's going to have to commit more, and that should be a good game. I actually thought this matchup was like about even, but looking at this, with how easily we destroyed him, I want to say it's pretty good for me, because he was never really able to get a single graveyard push off. Now, I hope I don't jinx things for myself, because the game is not over yet technically, but I mean, at this point, he's got like one chance to get a graveyard off. We kind of blocked the bridge there, so now that push is pretty much useless, especially considering he can't support it anymore because he has to defend on the right side. And that is going to be GG. He's laughing. He's obviously pretty sad right now. Pretty much on top ladder. I don't know how it is on mid ladder, but when someone laughs on top ladder, it usually means they're not having a good time, even though from the laugh, you think they're having a good time. Sadly, that is not the case. Also, we're back to one game away from being 7,800. As I said, if I lose at the beginning of the video and it's such a difficult matchup and it wasn't even close, I don't like showing it. I hope you guys understand. But yeah, this was the loss here to Drill Cycle with Tornado. The Tornado actually caught me off guard. I didn't realize he had that. I thought that... But yeah, people don't like seeing losses. That's why most CR YouTubers will not show like a loss at the beginning of videos. Most of them won't tell you that, but the reason why is because so many of the viewers will get bored and like leave if it's at the beginning of the video. So that's why it's better if losses are like at the end, if that makes sense. No one tells you that. I'm probably the only person who tells you that, but I'm honest to you guys. You know that I'm an honest person. But anyway, let's go ahead and go into our next match. All right, here we go. We found our next team. This guy's already at 7,800, so a win here would give us quite a lot and also put us at 7,800. Let's see what this guy's running. Not going to make a single move. I'm willing to cycle a bomber in the back at like 230 or so, because that's a pretty safe play. Only 2 elixir, and we still got our Dark Prince in cycle 2, so we have some splash if needed. So let's go ahead and bomber in the back and then see if he's going to make a response. Barbarrel comes out, so we'll go Mother Witch. And we see a Night Witch. So that probably means it's Golem, which means we're going to EGIANT at the bridge right now. Why? Because pretty much you always want to EGIANT into a Night Witch, because as you just saw right there, it got completely annihilated, which is why you want to do that. And also, since this guy has Lumberjack, you know what that means? It means this is going to be a pretty easy matchup for us. So as long as I play this pretty well, we should be able to win. Because he doesn't have E-Barbs, he doesn't have Mini P.E.K.K.A, and if someone's using Golem without Mini P.E.K.K.A or E-Barbs, you should probably win that matchup, I would say roughly 90% of the time. The only thing you got to be cautious for is their lightnings, and also them possibly overwhelming you with things like their, you know, maybe like their Lumberjack sneaking through, or a Night Witch surviving, but that's kind of about it. We're going to go for an EGIANT here. It's going to actually tank for the Baby Dragon, which is great for us. He's going to go ahead and Tornado. I'm going to go for my own Tornado here because I want to kind of keep the Mother Witch alive. Maybe that wasn't the best Tornado. I think we're okay, though. We still have the lead. He's going to Golem in the back now for sure. There's the Golem. So we're going to cage. Whenever someone Golems in the back, set up a cage. And then we'll cycle a Bomber. We can go for an Inferno Drag, and then we can just go for an EGIANT into the Golem push. We want to protect our Inferno Drag. Like, we don't want him to kill that, because if he kills that, he can break through. So we definitely got to be cautious about that. We're going to Lightning. Notice how I'm not going to Lightning the Golem. I'm going to Lightning all the support cards, because when you do that, the Golem is utterly useless. The Golem relies on support cards. So if you're taking out the support cards, the Golem can't do anything. So just always, you know, don't hit the Golem with the Lightning. He's going to go for a Lightning. He has to. That's really bad for him, because now he's not going to be able to build up a Golem push right after playing a Lightning. He's going to go for a Lumber and a Mega. We're going to get a Lightning off here. And he plays a Night Witch right into the Lightning. This is what I'm talking about. This is why this is such a bad matchup for them. They can't break through, and they can't defend. So pretty much, unless you make a mistake, as I said, you should win this 90% of the time. You saw at the beginning of the video, we destroyed another Golem variant. Golem should be pretty simple most of the time. And that is going to put us at 7,800. Let's go, 7,820. So we bounce back after that, you know, that loss versus that tough matchup. Getting 2 wins in a row, Graveyard and Golem. I would say 2 matchups that definitely aren't that bad, especially the Golem one. Golem Lumberjack, so easy to beat. So that's why I recommend this deck if you hate Golem. But yeah, let's go ahead and keep going. See if we can now reach the top 100. And let's go. Alright, here we go. We found a match here versus Over. So let's wait. I don't really want to cycle anything, and actually, the last time I played against this person, he was using EGIANT, which makes me think he could be using it. Maybe he's using it with the Skeletons variant. I think that's what he had before. If you know someone's using EGIANT, it's not a bad play to EGIANT first play, but I think it's a little risky because, you know what, I'm going to take the risk because I have a Cage in cycle 2. We're going to go EGIANT. Oh. Well, there you go. There you go. This is Clash Royale 2021, EGIANT in the back, first play of the game. We'll have to see it. Alright, we'll do our best to win. This matchup is not one you can win every time. Like the Mirror. But we'll see if we can, you know, see if we can win. We're both going to Cage. He's going to Lightning it, so I'm gonna lightning too. No fair, I don't have a bomber in cycle. No! Oh, he just used... Wait. Wait. I don't know about that tornado. Was that worth keeping the tower alive? 283 health? I don't know about that one, guys. I'm gonna bomber just to cycle us so we have another EGIANT in cycle. What does he do here? Gives up the tower? Okay, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. So we both EGIANT again. You guys can see this is a very, very skillful mirror match. Very, very skillful mirror match. Just pure skill, right? That's why it doesn't really matter if you win or lose the mirror match. It's not a very skillful match. Yeah. It's actually a pretty annoying mirror match. Yeah, this is not going very well for us. The thing that's hard is our lightning doesn't get as much value as his because he of course has skeletons. What we're gonna try to do Yeah, I think we already lost. We didn't necessarily do much wrong. It's just kind of... It's a weird mirror match. Did we lose? I don't know. We can lightning that. He misplayed the bomber. Wait, if he has to tornado, then... Oh, our Inferno Drag. Wait, hold on. Wait. We could actually win this. Wait, I think we won. As you guys can see, very, very skillful mirror match. Actually, I said it was unskillful at the beginning, but now that we won, I'm going to say it was very skillful. We outplayed him. We're OP. He's mad. And we won. I do have to say, I am pretty happy with how I played that at the end of that game. I think we made some really good decisions. We had some good lightnings. But man, single elixir, that matchup is so skillless in my opinion. Like, it's just so skillless. You saw, like, we both played EGIANT first play. Like, man, that's pretty skillless. About as skillless if you can get, if you ask me. But double or triple elixir, I have to say, you do have to pay attention and have some good tornadoes and stuff like that. I don't even know what that matchup is. Like, he had skellies instead of Mother Witch, but anyway, oh my gosh, 103, so we're not top 100 yet, but if we get a win here, we'll be top 100. I think we'll play... If this is a really long game, this will be the last one. But if it's quick, I'll go for another. But yeah, see you guys when we find it. Let's see if we can keep climbing up. Alright, here we go. This guy doing a hog question mark emote. Right back at him. mean, good game, sir? Good luck. What do you mean, sir? We do have to... Don't have Dark Prince and Cycle. Not ideal for us. So, difficult matchup. This is the one earlier in the video I didn't show against the drill deck. Hard counter for sure. But we'll see if we can win. This is like one of the worst matchups for Goblin Giant, or Electro Giant, excuse me. And he got a very, very lucky start as well, going in for drill when I didn't. Well, he didn't protect the Tesla, but he's just gonna go drill right now, and I don't have. We need to cycle a cage ASAP. But yeah, see, this is why it's such a hard counter. Like, it's so easy for them to get damage. And there's, like, very little you can do to prevent that damage. If we could just get his tower in the lightning range... But yeah, such a hard counter. I will show this loss just to show you guys this is one of the most difficult matchups. I didn't even play it badly. There's just nothing you can do, really. And he even played bad, too. Like, a couple bad Teslas, like, defending, too. But he's still able to defend. That's how difficult the matchup is. We got one last effort to break through here. Yeah, such a hard counter, nothing we can do. Maybe I should have taken the tie he offered at the beginning. He said good game, but I don't know who he is. I don't tie random people, like people I don't know. But if you guys didn't know, in top ladder, when someone says like good game, often it means they like offer, like they're offering to tie you, where basically it means you both don't play a card. But yeah, that's a super hard counter, like no shame like losing that one. He didn't even play it well either, and he still won. Like, he was just spamming the bridge the whole game, really, and he even, like, messed up when we were able to get a lot of damage because of it. He went for a Tesla early on. He didn't protect it. Gosh, couldn't speak there for a second. And what we did early on shouldn't have happened. It should be so easy for the Drill Cycle player to defend in single elixir, but we were able to break through because he let a Tesla die, but you could saw at the end of the game we couldn't really get any damage, which is why that matchup is, like, one of the hardest counters for this deck. And it's not even hard for them to win either. They can make a couple mistakes like he did and still win. But yeah, we'll go for one final game. Win or loss, this will be the last one. Even if we lose, has still been a good video regardless. But let's try to end off of a win, and I'll see you guys when we find the final match. Alright, here we go, guys. This is it. This will be the last game here versus Pat Run. So we could, he's going to zap, so let's just go Cage right away. And he's going to go Giant. Okay. I'll go for an Inferno Drag because he just used his zap. And he's still 2 cards away from it. So if he gives us lightning value here, that would be really good. Dark Prince. Let's Tornado the... Oh my gosh, that Sparky splashed everything. We need a Bomber because I knew he was going to zap. Says well played. Oh my gosh, that Sparky somehow was able to kill everything. That was insane. like he tornadoed it. Like that was really broken. It killed like a brawler. It killed like a dark prince, I think. It killed literally everything I had down. That was insane. I'm gonna go cage here. He might just go giant again as soon as he has the elixir. Yeah, there it is. So once again, I'm going to Inferno Drag. I can't really go E-Giant to pressure because if he has a mini P.E.K.K.A, that would not work out very well at all. So our best bet here is to try to get some good value out of a Lightning. Like if he plays an E-Wiz or something like that. He is going to play it. So we can Lightning the Sparky as well as the E-Wiz. I don't know if that was good that he gave us that value there with the Lightning. But that's really annoying that the Sparky killed the Dark Prince, and also his Giant got so much damage. Didn't really want to overcommit though, so I didn't choose to play anything. And yeah, this is like not easy. People actually say Sparky has matchup against Electro Giant, because it's kind of annoying to defend the pushes. Like we'll see what happens here this game, but we could actually maybe we have to go for an E-Giant soon, I think. Yeah, he's just got a mini P.E.K.K.A. That's what I was worried about. Great value Lightning, though. Okay. Bomber. Oh, the Giant's not going to pull it. It's not going to pull it. Lightning does it. That's it. Let's go. Oh my gosh. The Giant did not pull the Dark Prince away because it was to the left of it. And that was insane. I really had to focus there. I don't know. Like, wow. I don't know, like, what that matchup is. Like, it did not seem easy, though, because he did have Fireball for the Mother Witch, and the Tornado Sparky was so annoying. He also had E-Wiz for the Inferno Drag, but at the same time, my Lightning gets so much value as well throughout the match. Definitely a really, really close one. Wow, yeah. What a great game to, you know, end off of. And yeah, during recording this video, only games we lost to is Drill Cycle. You can see that's the biggest counter to this deck. But everything else, no problem. Really good against Beatdown. We won the mirror match as well. And because we got plus 33 and we only lost 28 there, we're 5 trophies higher. Does that mean we're top 100? We're exactly top 100 on the dot. That's what we like to see, which was, I think, my goal of the video earlier. And yeah, we're able to get it. So good stuff. Hope you guys ended up enjoying the video. Last few days of the season, there's probably going to be a lot of like Electro Giant and RG videos. If you guys want me to play ladder, if you want me to use other decks, I'm going to have to play a Grand Challenge probably, but I'm going to use what I'm good at and also what's good in the meta. As you guys know, EGIANT and RG are like two of the best decks in the meta right now. Pretty much in the top 100, these are the decks you're seeing. You're seeing like a lot of EGIANT, a lot of RG, a lot of Drill Cycle, and some lava thrown in. Like, that's pretty much what the top ladder is right now. And I'm not good with Drill Cycle, so pretty much I gotta use E-Giant and RG, because those are what's strong in the meta. Drill Cycle, I need to practice a bit. I'm definitely not too good with it. It's not, the thing is, it's not even high skill either. Like, I should be able to learn it if I practice it a bit, but, you know, it's just, this offense is no skill, the defense is skillful. That's what I'd say about it. The offense is no skill, though. But anyway, that is going to be it for the video. Make sure to like it if you guys did end up enjoying it. Subscribe if you aren't subbed already. on our road to 100,000 subs. I don't know if we can get there by the end of the year, but I'll keep trying to grind content, you know, make YouTube shorts and stuff like that, do everything I can. But yeah, it's gonna be it. Thanks again. Until next time, guys.